Hi there, this is the Shawn1113 podcast show. I am your host, Shawn1113. Thank you for listening to this podcast, wherever you may be, whatever platform you're listening to, anywhere in the world. Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify for podcasters, iHeartRadio, TuneIn, Spreaker, Stitcher. All kinds of podcasts. It's multiple. But thank you for listening to this podcast. If you like this content, you disagree, just send an email to Shawn47k at gmail.com, Shawn47k at gmail.com, and hit the voice message as well on Spotify from podcasts. With that, let's go to something that is going to change the world. First of all, before I even get to that, the NBA Finals, NLB, Stanley Cup Finals are ongoing. College World Series men and women are ongoing. A lot of things still in sports go. And, but something happened yesterday on June 6th that's going to change the way not only golf, but maybe sports. This merger between the LIV Golf and PGA Tour. And I got to tell you, it might change the way. It's number one. It's going to completely change golf. Completely change golf. There's no doubt about it. And the PGA Tour golfers got screwed. Let's face it, by the new worst commissioner in sports, Jay Monahan. The same Jay Monahan that acted like a moral compass, but ended up getting egg on his freaking face. When LIV Golf got all these could have brought some of those golfers with less time, more money. Like I said yesterday, $750 million to Tiger Woods, $200 million to Rory McIlroy. They could have taken that. They said no. I'm sure they're pissed because they're like, what? And you turn your back on us and made a deal. Oof. But now we have the worst commissioner in sports, Jay Monahan. I mean, like I said, the fact that he did that, and then turned and did this deal when their backs are turned, tells you a lot about him. Tells you a lot. What will change in golf is a whole bunch of events. The majors, the tour itself. Oh, of course, there's also the European tour they brought as well. It's going to bring more money, certainly. It's going to bring more prestige, but it's also going to bring, of course, the prices are only going to get up for golf events. They might well say, LIV Golf presents the PGA Tour. LIV Golf presents the European Tour. That's basically what happened yesterday. And by the way, to point this out, Clay Travers was absolutely right. The founder of Outkick was right the entire time. When I'm just paraphrasing, he said they're eventually going to merge. Well, that's exactly what happened. Did happen. So I want to put so like I said, it's going to completely change the world of golf. Completely change the world of golf if it hasn't already. TV time. Television time. I think more people like maybe ABC might want to get more golf. NBC might want to get more golf. CBS might want to get more golf. Fox might want to get more golf in their system. I don't know how much they want to do that, but after it was failing. And then there was an interesting situation with Skip Bayless and Shannon Sharp. And now people say, well, Skip Bayless was, now the media say, well, Skip Bayless needed Shannon Sharp more than Skip Bayless ever did. I'm no fan of Skip Bayless, but he would have been just fine with or without Fox, with without ESPN, as a matter of fact, with or without Shannon Sharp. Shannon Sharp needed Undisputed more than Skip Bayless for his profile. It's amazing those two lasted 7 years. And it was it was simply a bad match. Let's face it was a bad match all along. Shannon Sharp needed the media profile more than he ever needed Skip Bayless. It's not the other way around. Skip Bayless would have been fine with doing a podcast and building that up and getting more and more people listening. I mean, Shannon Sharp, in my opinion, belongs to Undisputed as Max Kellerman belonged on First Take for ESPN. So, like I said, Stephen A. Smith and Kellerman was a horrible match for First Take, as if was Undisputed with Skip Bayless and Shannon Sharp was bad. So, in my opinion, all those hot take shows either need to revamp or just get it the hell out of there altogether. That's my opinion about that. And with that, that's the Shawn1113 podcast show. Again, if you like this podcast, you like the content, just email me at Shawn47k@gmail.com, Shawn47k@gmail.com, or go over to Spotify for podcasters and hit the voicemail message to my show and speak about it, agree or disagree, whatever. And with that, that's the show. That's it. I've said enough. I ran on everything. So thank you for listening, and always stay encouraged no matter what. And happy Father's Day to all the fathers, brothers, uncles, foster grandfathers, foster fathers out there, adopted fathers. Thank you. Thank you so much. And again, as always, stay encouraged no matter what.